educational moment. It's exactly how I'm gonna do this presentation. Specific is terrific, okay? I was wanting to do the whole idea of like, you know, the history behind everything and you know, sell this and that and the other, but I wanted to give you guys an image of what it's like to own a food truck so that you guys can see, you know, what it takes, you know, what's the, you know, the details behind it. So that when you do, if we have the opportunity, or if you have the opportunity to give us a referral, then you know exactly or specifically how to get that referral. So, thank you very much for those two intros. All right. So, I'll go ahead and start off. There we go. So, just a little bit of the history behind Divinos Tacos. We were established in 2022. Okay, and I specifically put these pictures up so that you can see how like basic it started out with. It started out with a tent and griddle. The idea behind that was that when we were doing, we were setting up the tents for our wives. They were selling women's accessories. They were called Divinos Life. Okay, and when we were setting up that whole downtime between, you know, setting up and breaking down, we were going through these festivals like First Friday at Tarpon Springs, Third Friday at Safety Harbor, and we didn't see, or we didn't, you know, eat anything that was like remotely good, like taco line. We can do better than this. And that's where the dream came. You know, that's when we decided, you know what, let's see if we can, you know, start a food, you know, truck, you know, start from that end. However, you don't just, you know, unless you have money, you know, you just don't get a food truck. You start off with a griddle and a tent. Okay? So we set up in front of the pub, Nolan's Pub out in Safety Harbor. I don't know if you guys know about that, but it's pretty small. You had to squeeze in, right? For us to be able to get there was just us cold calling. We went there to Nolan's Pub and we asked them, hey, can we set up in front? I mean, that's like, it takes a lot of guts to just get up there. And nobody's ever tried our food, you know? Nobody's even, you know, seen what kind of food into tacos. I mean, everybody sells tacos, right? But we went in there and we put, you know, our best foot forward. You know, we sold it. We sold the experience, okay? And that's how we got started. We created our menu by keeping it simple. This is the menu right here. You'll notice it's only got 3 types of tacos: brisket, chicken, and veggie, okay? We're trying to hit all the clients, okay? Those that love, you know, the meat, you know, that protein, got the brisket. The chicken, got that. And then our veggie clients have the veggie tacos as well, which is a recipe that I came up with. Now, here's the secret, okay? We came up with brisket, that cut of meat, because it's relatable to most Americans, okay? If you go to I would say, like, I mean, I guess I would say like maybe an ethnic Mexican food truck, they have maybe like 5 or 6 different types of tacos, and some of those like names are like foreign to us, kind of, really. You know, some people, tacos de lengua? Well, what is that? That's tongue tacos, right? And that could kind of throw people off. However, when you say brisket, then all of a sudden you're like, man, I make a meat brisket. I gotta try that, okay? Relatable, that's the whole idea. That's what we wanted to do with the menu, okay? Our next step was that once, I think we did about a year and a half, and we ended up buying a bus, and we made it, you know, converted. We took it to U.S. Customs. They put the griddle inside, the refrigerator, the 3 sinks, and they put a TV. Now, there's a reason why we put a TV here. This is my second point. The food is great, right? But the experience is what's most important, okay? When you eat our tacos, you are going to experience the taco, okay? Yeah, you'll be full, you'll be happy, but you'll be like, man, I really love the atmosphere behind, you know, around this area. You know, you're seeing the TV there, and you're watching sports, and you're smelling everything. You know, you're smelling the brisket, and you're eating that taco, you know, with the melty cheese inside of it, and the coleslaw. Totally, you know, different from what you're normally used to when it comes to tacos, but it's the experience. right? We come out there, we greet you. Hey, I'm Luis Morales, or I am Pastor, you know? What do you think? Oh man, love it. Great brisket. Great chicken taco. Love the veggie taco. Hey, guess what? It's gluten free. Oh wow, man, you guys are really hitting all the bases. That's the idea. We try to hit all the bases with all our clients. But we want to make sure that the experience is there, okay? Once we did all that, we were, getting our permits and everything that we needed to do. But we had to make sure that it all fit our style. So that was that, the whole sports vibe, the whole Latino vibe, if you will, the whole Mexican-American vibe as well. It's a culture, okay? We opened up a lab. We needed a place to store everything. But I think one of the things that are really cool about the lab is that, well, two things. First thing is our wives now that we're not tripping over everything in the garage, right? So now we have a lab. And the second thing is that we can do business there. It's our space, right? And then lastly, we got the trailer. Okay, we ended up picking up the trailer back in May, and we worked very closely with the manufacturer. We know what we wanted, so we came in there with guns loaded. We want this, 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 and this. Okay, and now it's official. Okay, the bus was our start, but now the trailer, that's the official part of it. Okay, we try to stay with the same concept with the whole TV, the lights, the music, and we just took it to another level as well. And it became a lot easier with the permits. Okay. All right, so how do we get events? So we usually research festivals and events. Like for example, this year we'll be doing the Reggae Rise Up. We've done the Blues Fest as well. We'll do the Taco Fest. And then the other key component of getting events is also networking with other food trucks. That's how we also do it. So if you do know anybody that has a food truck, then that's the best way. Hey, where do you guys usually go to? I have a great taco food truck that could also be part of that as well. We also use an event booker. Okay, bookers usually are guys that have like different contracts with different buildings that they are able to send down food trucks for lunch as well. And then cold call potential leads. That's where we do all the selling. That's where we come out there and we sell. We'll call different building managers, offices and catering. So what is our best referral? So corporate lunches work really well, both private and whole campus experiences. The catering at weddings, one-year-old parties, and retirement parties as well. Street fairs and festivals are a very good referral. And this one right here I added, the tailgates, the Gasparilla parties, and Pinellas and Hillsborough events. Those are great referrals as well for us. So thank you very much, and hope you guys are happy.